Hello and welcome from the beautiful Bonner Rheinauer to the start of the 2022 European Champions Cup. Over the upcoming 5 days, the 8 best teams from all over Europe will play out the 2022 European Champion. Of course, all the games will be broadcasted over the WBSC Europe YouTube channel, where you all are watching right now. The games of the hometown Bonn Capitals can also be seen on the Bonn Capitals YouTube channel. The official opening ceremony to the Cup will take place before tonight's game at around 7 p.m. But the first game of the tournament, however, is right around the corner. First pitch is scheduled for 10:30. We're going to be a bit late here today, I think. And it's going to be the Czech team of Draci Brno against the reigning champions from Parma. My name is Tom Paulus. Next to me in the commentary booth is Fabian Thiesing. Max Paulus is directing. We will be back shortly once the plate conference is over with the lineups and the first pitch here on Caps TV presented by Telecom. plate conference is over and Parma has taken the field, and it gives us a chance to look at today's starting lineups, starting with the guests Draci Brno. Leading off is the center fielder Arnos Dubovi. Martin Chervinka is going to play first base and bat second. After him, it's the shortstop Eugene Helder. Catcher Pavel Manzanero is going to hit in the 4-hole. Martin Schneider, the DH, batting 5th. Milan Prokop, the third baseman, batting 6th. And Jakub Heidma, Martin Pernitzka, and Martin Kalabek round out the Brno batting order. Starting pitcher is Gillian Burnett. Today's home team is Parma Baseball Club, and their leadoff is the center fielder Aldo Kutsuyanopoulos. After him, it's second baseman Ezekiel Talevi. The right fielder Noel Gonzalez is hitting third. After him, shortstop Manuel Joseph Timo. The DH Cesare Astori is batting 5th. After him, it's Alex Sambuchi, the first baseman, Alberto Mineo, the catcher, Tommaso Battioni, the third baseman, and rounding out the order is Riccardo Flisi, the left fielder. Starting pitcher for Parma, who has taken the mound, is lefty Imayin Montilla.
The umpire behind the home plate is Edwin Luisa. The first base umpire is Dirk Biel, and at third base it's Rob Haas.
Here we go, the opening game, the opening at bat, Parma versus Brno. Lupe starting tickets this morning. Have some fun. Almost Dubovi for Brno.
Game time, and any second now, we're gonna have the first pitch. Gotta be in for a strike. 0-1 the count to the Brno leadoff hitter, center fielder Arnos Dubovi. And a swing and a miss right after. Quick 0-2 count here. Parma, who is on defense right now, of course, the reigning champion. They beat the hometown Bonn Capitals in last year's finale in Ostrava with a score of 6-4. As that pitch misses inside. They're also the 10-time Italian champion, although their last championship in Italy is a while back. It was in 2010. But they are, as there's a line drive into center field, and it's going to be a lead-off base hit for Arnos Dubovi. But to finish my point, they have won this Champions Cup an astonishing 14 times already. Their last time obviously being last year in 2021. And they're definitely one of the favorites for this year's title as well. Now it's going to be the first baseman, Martin Chervinka. He's going to run around first with nobody out. Showing bunt, but pulling back. Pitch is called a strike anyway.
Yeah, definitely. Parma is one of the favorites, but I think we have a real good competition here, because every team is able to win this tournament. So it's not just Parma.
And that's just what makes this tournament really special. We've got the 8 best teams in Europe at the moment, facing off over the upcoming 5 days, and it shows some very high quality baseball, that's for sure. Bunt attempt pulled back again. This second pitch misses. Count goes to 1-1.
On ball and strike, 1-1 count for Chervinka.
Another pickoff attempt, but Dubovi gets back to first base without a slide.
Yeah, they're really holding the runner close.
Yeah.
At first.
You often see that when the leadoff guy gets on base, but he's also not really taking any lead. 6 or 7 feet maybe.
It's a pretty normal lead, I think.
And this time the bunt gets down, really good bunt. Sacrifice works. Dubovi moves on to second base. Martin Chervinka out at first. First out of this year's Champions Cup. Advances the runner over to second base.
Yeah, straight sacrifice.
Well executed bunt as well.
Yeah.
No chance to get a double play or get the lead runner at second base. That brings up the number 3 hitter, the shortstop Eugene Helder. Long set here. And a fastball swung on and missed. Another first pitch strike. Emilian Montilla has gotten ahead of every single Brno hitter so far.
And that was a big swing. Really powerful.
And also pretty high pitch velocity as well. If he would have made contact there, probably would have went a rather long way. Next pitch misses outside. Count is evened out at 1-1 again. Fouled back. Just got a piece of it. Not a really good pitch to swing at. Puts him behind in the count. 1-2.
1-2 the count for Eugene Helder.
Let's see if he can change his approach a bit here with 2 strikes. That's in there. Fastball on the low outside corner. Called strike 3. Strikeout looking for the second out. So now 2 outs with the runner still at second in scoring position, and it's going to bring up the Brno cleanup. It's the catcher, Pavel Manzanero. As he steps up to the plate, he's a big guy. There's probably a pretty good reason why he's batting in the 4-hole.
Yeah, he looks like a cleanup hitter.
Definitely, definitely. Off speed, misses outside. Second pitch. Almost the same pitch.
Yeah, he's in a good hitter's count now. With a runner in scoring position.
And you have to think, with the cleanup hitter up to bat and a runner at second with the base open,
Yeah.
2 outs.
That's what he's supposed to do, right?
Yeah, he's probably not gonna see very many good pitches here. Just gonna pitch around him. See if he'll chase something out of the zone. Fastball misses outside. 3 balls, no strikes. Strike on the outside corner. Good fastball. Manzanero was already getting ready to take his free base, but called a strike there, so he'll have to hit. Still in a very good hitter's count at 3-1. Fouled onto the second field. There'll also be action there at 12:30 today and every day. And it's also going to be live streamed on this YouTube channel. So if you're interested in that game, you can also tune in once that game starts.
At 12:30.
Exactly. Count's now full. And another foul ball into the trees. Manzanera is putting together a really good at-bat here, making the pitcher work in the first, always a good thing for an offense. With the runner in scoring position, they would surely be happy to get a run in here. Ground ball to third, and third baseman boots it. It gets into left field. Dubovi scores easily, and that's the first run of this year's Champions Cup. Comes in the top of the first, and it allowed Dubovi to score rather easily.
Yeah, that was not an easy play from the third baseman.
Absolutely
that
not.
Ball was smoked down the left field line.
That's of course exactly the start that Brno had hoped for here, getting ahead early in the top of the first. That's going to bring the DH Martin Schneider to the plate, who's going to look to keep the inning going. Watches a pitch right in there for strike one. That one misses low, so the count's evened out again. And with the catcher running at first and 2 outs, you'll have to think it'll either take several base hits or something hit really far into the gap or even over the fence to score another run here. So that one's popped foul to the right side, but that's gonna get out of play into the stands. There's definitely not a lot of fans at the ballpark yet. That's why the games of the hometown Bonn Capitals are always going to be in the evening, at least in the group stage. Another pop-up down the right side. This one might stay in play. Remains at 1 and 2. The game we already talked about. As that pitch misses, and the count is even again at 2 and 2. Another really solid at bat here. And they're really not making it easy on Emai and Montilla here in the first. He's put in a lot of work to get his
Yeah, they have
outs.
really good at bats.
Another solid contact line drive into center field, but no problem for the center fielder who makes the catch. Is their center fielder today, Aldo Kutsuyanopoulos. With that name, you have to imagine he's not a Parma native. First pitch misses by starting pitcher Julian Burnett, who's on the mound for Brno. Put in play down the left side. 1-1 delivery coming. It's in there. Burnett gets ahead in the count, 1-2. Pitch just low. Catcher tried to frame that one, bring it back into the strike zone. Didn't get the call there. Moves the count to 2-2. Foul to the right side. So the Parma center fielder doing everything he's supposed to do here. Seen a lot of pitches, working the count. Fouling off some close pitches. And he gets another 2-2 chance. And that's in the dirt. Count goes full to the leadoff batter here. And it misses. So leadoff walk here for the Parma offense. That brings to the plate the second baseman, Ezekiel Televi.
Now batting number 43, Ezekiel Televi.
Immediately have the chance with the runner on first. And he's gonna look to keep it going. Maybe get that run right back here in the bottom of the first. Pretty deep fly ball there, but curves just a little foul in the end. Runner is going, but that one is fouled off as well. Runner got a very good jump there. We'll have to retreat back to first.
Probably a hit and run here.
Yeah, definitely looked like it. But you'll have to think with that jump he got and the speed the leadoff guy usually has, would have been safe either way. Now Televi back in the count, 0-2. That one misses high. Good take there. Didn't bite on the high fastball. Still has to defend the plate here. The 2-strike count. That misses up as well.
Yeah. Close pitch.
Close pitch. Brno pitcher not happy with that one. Took a little round around the mound. Definitely wanted that call. The count is even again at 2-2. With still nobody out. That pitch fouled off again. Third foul ball of this at bat for Televi. Making some really solid contact here every time he swings at the ball. And Burnett hasn't shown anything yet that he can get past Televi. And a hard ground ball that gets past the second baseman and into right center field. And that's going to be another base hit. And the leadoff guy.
Could have been a double play, so.
Yeah, it was a very hard hit ball, and it was a tough play for the second baseman. Couldn't make it. Ball just snuck under his glove. But I get a very good scoring chance here in the bottom of the first for Parma, with the runners on the corners, still nobody out. And the number 3 batter in their lineup, the right fielder Noel Gonzalez, coming up to bat here. First pitch misses in the dirt. the runner at third. Trying to mess with the pitcher a bit, faking a steal. Just been in a lot of movement over there. Swinging him is very, very good breaking ball. First time that Burnett has pulled that one on the Parma offense. Gets a swing and a miss.
Yeah.
And the hitter's timing was way off on that one.
No, they're holding the runner at third a little bit because he's playing a bit with the pitcher.
Yeah, and he's
Trying
been
to
very
make him
aggressive
nervous.
out there. There's a drive into the right center field gap. And it gets all the way to the wall and down. Easy stand-up double here from Noel Gonzalez. It just gets one run in because it was hit just too hard. No chance for the runner at first to score because he also had to hold between first and second because he wasn't quite sure if the center fielder was maybe going to make that play. But he didn't. The ball one-hopped the fence out there. And the game, just like that, is tied in the bottom of the first inning on that RBI double by Noel Gonzalez.
Yeah, that was a beautiful fly ball in the right center field gap.
Very hard hit as
Very
well.
hard hit as well, yeah.
To capitalize here in this inning, and shortstop Manuel Josef, as he sees a strike on a very nice, very well located fastball. The Brno defense, however, is not playing in, as you could imagine, with the runners on second and third and nobody out. But there looks like they're just trying to get the out at first base. Gonna trade in a run for that on a ground ball, probably. As there is sad ground ball. Second baseman makes a nice sliding stop, gets up, and gets the first out for the Brno defense at first base. However, as I just mentioned, the second run, with the defense playing back, has no problem coming home to score. Noel Gonzalez also advances to third base on that play. Parma takes a 2-1 lead to bring the third run over the plate in this inning for the Parma offense, who are just fighting back here very early, very quickly. That one also on the first pitch of the at-bat is going to bring in that third run. But now the base is empty again with 2 outs, and the first baseman, Alex Sambuchi, will try to get it started again. As he sees a fastball right in there for the first strike. They capitalized very well on what hits they got. Just 2 hits and a walk, but scored 3 runs off of that. Very effective offense here so far. That pitch in there as well. Moves the count to 1-2. Good change up there by Julian Burnett. That one misses low. Evens the count out again. That a weak chopper to the shortstop, who comes charging in, makes the throw on the run. No problem. Gets the third out for the Brno defense. They're out of the inning, but Parma scores 3 runs here in the bottom of the first and will go to the second inning.
Parma scores 3 times and now leads its 3 runs to 1 after the first inning. Ja, wir haben eine dringende Durchsage. Ein Fahrzeug einer holländischen Autovermietung blockiert hier unsere Zufahrt. Das Kennzeichen Nederlandse V414 HV Autovermietung Bert Jonk. Please remove your car. You're blocking the driveway. Also das zu entfernen. Vielen Dank. Jakob Heitma and Martin Pernitzka. Next three batters for Brno. Top of the second inning.
Back here for the top of the second inning. Brno gonna look to strike back here. They're down 1-3 after just one inning.
We're sorry for the internet connection. Our stream is lagging a little bit. We know that. We work on that. I hope it will work soon.
Swing and a miss. Mighty swing there. It's second baseman Jakob Heitma who's up to bat here, leading off the top of the second for Brno. High fly ball into medium deep, left center field. Center fielder comes charging in, makes the play. Quick first down here on just a couple of pitches. And Heitmar is retired. So the eighth batter in the Brno batting order comes up to the plate for the first time. It's left fielder Martin Pernitzka with Mayan Montilla, the starter for Parma, of course, still out there on the mound, although he's had to work a bit harder than he might have expected or than he might have wanted in the first. First pitch hits the batter in the elbow area, I think that was. On a fastball as well, that's going to hurt for a little bit. He'll take first base with just one out. Still looks to be in pretty severe pain here.
Now batting for Brno, number 23, left fielder Martin Pernitzka.
There seems to be a bit of a mix-up here with the lineup card we got from the scoring officials, because as we see it, now up to bat is the number 23, Martin Pernitzka. And we'll try to figure that out and make sure we have the right one over the upcoming innings. However, Martin Pernitzka, it's no quick 0-2 hole here.
Yeah, the pitcher is really pounding the strike zone here.
And working a lot faster than he did in the first inning.
Yeah.
0-2 delivery coming. That's misses outside. As that one misses outside as well. So to correct ourselves, standing on first now, and he was hit by the pitch, is Jakob Heitmar, who of course then didn't fly out to start the inning, and Martin Pernitzka is batting now. As he runs on the play, the throw is offline and cannot be handled by the shortstop. So Jakob Heitmar takes second base here on the bad throw by the catcher from Parma. Pitch also missed outside, which moved the count to 3-2 here. But again, Brno, as well as in the first inning, they have a runner in scoring position who takes a big lead here. It's almost a third of the way to third base. It's not being held by the Parma defense, and he goes again, swing and a miss, strike three. And the throw is easily in time. Strike him out, throw him out, double play. Ends the top of the second. Brno got a bit over aggressive there. And they're gonna run themselves right out of this inning. So we'll quickly move to the bottom of the second inning.
3 runs to 1 in favor of Parma. Ja, noch einmal herzlich willkommen, liebe Baseballfreunde, hier im Stadion Rheinau zu Bonn. Zum ersten Tag des European Champions Cup Baseball hier bei den Bonn Capitals. Erste Match der Gruppe A, Parma gegen Draci Brno, der tschechische Rekordchampion, gegen den Titelverteidiger und 14-maligen Europapokalsieger. In der unteren Hälfte des zweiten Innings, bottom of the second inning. And Aldo Kotsuyanopoulos, the next 3 batters for Parma. Julian Ashley, Vernet on the mound for Brno. Tommaso Battioli.
Yeah, we're back here at the bottom of the second inning. Parma is trying to extend the lead here, probably. Strike 1.
And to clear up the scoring mishap that happened on my end here in the Brno batting order. It's all as I mentioned it in the beginning of the stream. And it was Jakub Heidma that was hit by the pitch and then got thrown out at third, and Martin Pernitzka, the batting in the 8th hole, that struck out to end the inning. As there is a line drive base hit into right field for Alberto Mineo, the Parma catcher. Leads off the inning well here. Gets on base.
To right field and looks like they've broken out as well.
With the runner on here and nobody out in the bottom of the second, it's going to be the third baseman, Tommaso Battioli. It's going to look to at least move the runner over, and he does. He squares around to bunt. But that hit the bat twice, called by the home plate umpire, making it a foul ball, even though it went into fair territory. Battioli will have to return to the plate and hit in an 0-1 count. And the runner on first, of course, will also have to retreat. Pick-off attempt here. Pretty close at first base, but he just got his hand back in there. Safe at first is Alberto Mineo. Not showing bunt this time, as the fastball misses upstairs to even out the count at 1-1. Battioli tried to move him over, just sacrifice himself here on the first pitch. That didn't work. Seems to be trying to hit now. Bunts again now, proving me wrong. But it goes foul. And now he will surely not be bunting. So much I can say. With the 2-strike count. As it starts raining here in the ballpark. But we of course hope it's just going to be some short and light rain, so that our pretty tight schedule for the day will not be interfered with by the rain. 1-2 pitches popped up behind the plate, but hits the fence at the backstop. No chance to make a play for the Brno defense. Count stays at 1-2. Next 1-2 delivery coming. Pop fly ball into short right field. Right fielder comes in, makes the two-handed catch for the first out. Runner remains at first base. Battioni is retired here for the first down. In the bottom of the second. And Parma has arrived at the bottom of their lineup. Left fielder number 6, Ricardo Fleasy. Parma, of course, hoping to extend the inning. Swing and a miss, badly fooled there on a breaking ball. Chased that one way out of the zone. No chance to make any contact. It's behind 0-1.
Number 6, Ricardo Fleasy, now back.
Another pickoff attempt. Very close again. A little bit too close for comfort there for Mineo at first base. But he is safe once again. 0-1 pitch coming. Popped up. Who's gonna have it? Probably the second baseman calling for the ball. Makes the catch without a lot of effort he had to put in there. Quick second out. And now the top of the lineup is back up with Aldo Kutsuyanopoulos, the center fielder for Parma. Scored the first run for Parma in the first after reaching on a walk. It's now up here with 2 down. And the runner on first as he fouls that first one onto the second pitch. Which is located just over to the right. Another pickoff attempt. Julian Vernet, the Brno pitcher, really seen a chance here, or at least trying to keep Mineo close at first base, not wanting him to run on the pitch. That pitch misses in the dirt, evens out the count at 1-1. Another good breaking ball here. Burnett, he's really got that working for him so far in these first two innings. Gets that in the count. It's a very slow breaking ball.
It's a really good curve. Yeah, it's almost like 12-6.
It's got very good break on it. The Parma hitters can't make contact on it yet. That's the first time. And I think that went right to his foot or his shin, somewhere in that area. Hit himself on that 1-2 pitch. As the staff member for Parma comes out to take a look at him. But the Parma center fielder seems to be alright here. He's gonna field that probably for the rest of the tournament here. But seems to be good to go. And keep on hitting. Count remains at 1-2. There's a deep shot into center field. And that's going to get over the center fielder's head and all the way to the wall. They're going to wave the runner around third. Coming home, the throw is close and he's safe. The throw was offline. Very, very close call made by the first base umpire at home plate. He'll call it that he snuck around, got his hand around the tag on the outside. Called safe.
Yeah, that was a really close play at home plate, and an arguable call from the home plate umpire.
He was,
Well,
of course, in a really good
from the
position to
first
make
base.
that call.
Yeah, it was the first base umpire, so.
Yeah. RBI double for Aldo Kutsunyanopoulos with 2 down on that really close play, and it extends the Parma lead here to 4-1 score in the bottom of the second inning.
Good relay throw.
Was a really good throw. The throw was just a bit offline to the right of the catcher. Had to catch it over there and move over, and that might have just cost them there, because if the throw would have been perfect and the tag would have been a lot easier. He seems to have missed the tag here in this situation, allowing the runner to score. As there's a ground ball and a nice diving stop by the third baseman. Gets up, fires over, and guns him down at first. Really nice play here for the third out, but the damage has been done once again. Parma extends their lead by another run. Now up 4-1 as we head into the third inning.
Parma at 1 run. Nach 2 Innings also 4:1 Führung für den Titelverteidiger Parma Baseball Club. Also die Führung für Parma. Wir gehen gleich ins dritte Inning. Kurzer Blick auf den weiteren Tagesverlauf. 12:30 Uhr auf Feld 2 das Spiel RB Amsterdam gegen die Heidenheim Heideköpfe. Um 15 Uhr hier im Stadion San Marino gegen Neptunus Rotterdam und heute Abend um 7 die Capitals, unser Bonner Team gegen die Arrows aus Ostrava. Top of the third inning, number 8, Martin Korbeck, right field.
Back for the top of the third inning. Brno coming to bat for the third time. Looking to get back into this one. Now a 3-run deficit here. Going into the third. First pitch strike. Fastball in the outside corner. Delivered to the right fielder Martin Korbeck, who's the 9-hole hitter for Brno today. The only lefty in their lineup. Second pitch just misses there. Moves the count to 1-1. Brno is the team new here to this year's Champions Cup, as there's strike 2. They have been the Czech champions an astonishing 22 times already in their club's history, last time in 2020. How they got into this tournament, they won the 2021 Confederation Cup, and as they're called strike 3 to Martin Korbeck, strikeout looking here for the first down. But to finish my point, they won this cup and it qualified them. So there's a new team, Rouen, the French team that participated in the cup last year in Ostrava. They finished in last place, so they went down the relegation. And Brno got the chance to move up to attend this Champions Cup this year in Bonn. As we see the leadoff hitter, center fielder Arno Stubovi, who singled and scored in the first, the only run so far for Brno. Fouled straight back into the fence. Puts him behind. 1 ball and 2 strikes here. With the bases empty and 1 down. And it seems as though Emilian Montilla, the Parma starting pitcher, has really started to settle in here. Weak ground ball to the third baseman. Tried to make a really quick play that was necessary there because that ball was hit so shortly and so softly. Couldn't pick up the ball. It allows Arnas Dubovi to reach. We'll have to see if the scorers give him an error on that or an infield base hit. I'll call it an infield base hit for now. So, Brno's got a runner on again, as they have had in every inning so far. So they are putting together a bit of offense here against Parma in the first few innings. And the first baseman, Martin Chervinka, is up next. Swings and misses at that one.
Yeah, and again, a tough play for the third baseman, I think.
Definitely, yeah. Really slow roller. Tried charging in and make the miracle play, but was not successful. As that grounder goes foul down the first base line. So a really quick 0-2 count here to Martin Chervinka. Just gonna have to defend now. Pickoff attempt at first base. And he's gonna try to put at least put the ball in play here. Somehow advance the runner or even get on base himself. 0-2 coming. Good fastball, misses just high and away. Good 0-2 pitch there. Classic 0-2 approach by the pitcher. Didn't get him to chase here. Quick pickoff attempt. Changed up his motion to first there. And almost caught the runner. Dubovi at first by surprise, but he managed just to scramble back to first just in time. So we now see the 1-2 coming. Outside. Not close on that one. And it seems as though the Parma pitcher Montilla has really slowed down his rhythm again back to what it was like in the first inning. It worked a lot quicker in the second. Now he's taking his time. 2-2 coming. Swing and a miss on a very good high fastball. Chervinka's retired via the strikeout for the second out. And Eugene Helder, the shortstop and number 3 batter for Brno, comes to the plate for the second time. Struck out looking in the first. He's now gonna look to retaliate. Somehow advance the runner or even get him in. Because of course Brno needs to do a little bit of a comeback already. Being down 3 runs. Mighty swing there by Helder on that first pitch. But he comes up empty. Pitch just misses. Evens the count out. 1-1. Helder looking for something to drive here with 2 down and the runner on. One pitch misses low. And Montilla really trying to find his rhythm, trying to find his groove again out there. The second time he has turned around on the mound, taken a few seconds to himself before this 2-1 pitch, and moves over to first again. No problem for Dubovi to get back. That pitch fouled off onto the field where currently Heidenheim is taking their batting practice before their 12:30 game. 2-2 now the count here for Helder. Trying to make something happen. 2 down. Just got a piece of that one. And foul ball went straight to the backstop. And just to stay alive. And again, Montiel really taking his time here. As he delivers another 2-2 pitch. Another foul ball. Umpire even in need of new balls with the amount of foul balls hit this inning. Count still at 2-2 for the Brno shortstop. Runner in motion, broken bat, fly ball into center field, but Kotsianopoulos out in the outfield has played that perfectly, makes the catch for the third out. No damage done by the Brno offense here in the top half of the third. And we'll see you again once Parma is up to bat.
It's still Parma 4 and Brno 1.
Up to bat, Noel Gonzalez, number 3 hitter and right fielder for Parma. It's the first one to bat here. He hit that big RBI double all the way to the fence back in the first inning. Drove in a run with it. And is now looking to do some similar things here in his second at bat as he watches ball 1 miss outside. And the second ball right after. Burnett just looking to find his groove here again in the bottom of the third. Find the strike zone. But of course, after that at bat that Gonzalez had in the first inning, gonna be a bit more cautious here. Not to give him another good pitch to hit, because he hit that a long way in the first. Just outside. Burnett wanted that call again. And it was a close pitch. But ruled the ball. So now 3-0 pitch. Not close as well. Quick walk here for Noel Gonzalez. Leadoff runner on base for Parma, who have scored in both the first and the second inning. Looking to extend it here with number 4 hitter, shortstop Manuel Josef Timo. Grounded out in the first. Got an RBI with it, and he hit it hard as well. Good first pitch breaking ball. That really good. It's either a very slow slider or a rather fast curveball, somewhere in between. But it's been really effective in the few times that Burnett has thrown it in through the first 3 innings. Parma hitters can't connect with it yet, not make any solid contact, and he's found the strike zone with it a lot. Gotten ahead in a few counts. Hard ground ball, but just foul. Runner faked the steal there as well. Went the first 2 to 3 steps with the pitch, but then retreated back to first. Just trying to mess with the timing of the pitcher, the catcher, the defense in general. Manuel Josef Timo now an 0-2 hole. And that's in there. Called strike 3, and he knew it. Immediately turned back around to the dugout. Strikeout looking for the first down here in the bottom of the third. Runner remains at first base. So Josef Timo, besides that RBI with its ground out, not a lot of success so far. Which brings up the DH for Parma, Cesare Astori. Flied out in the first. Now got a chance with the runner on first. Got that sacrifice fly in the first inning. Takes a good look at the signs he's receiving from his third base coach. Might see a steal or a hit and run situation here. And according to that, another throw over. Gonzalez scrambles back to first.
Yeah, you see a lot of pickoff attempts here in the first game of the tournament. It's
Ich bin ganz Ohr.
As there's a deep drive into left center field. It's caught by the center fielder. Astori, the DH, made it look like he hit that a lot farther and maybe even over the fence, the way he flipped his bat on that one. Didn't get enough of it though. Fly out to center field. And the second out here in the bottom of the third. It brings up Alex Sambuchi, the first baseman for Parma, who with 2 outs steps to the plate. Got the runner still on first here. Through the left side in between shortstop and third baseman. Line drive, base hit. But as it was hit into left field, the runner from first can only advance to second base. But again, Parma really shown a lot of offense here in this inning. At least making the pitcher work. We'll have to see if they can get a run out of this situation, but got 2 runners on again on first and second. with 2 down, and Alberto Mineo, the catcher, coming up to bat. He hit that single in the second inning and scored off it later on. And another single here, and he might have an RBI at his hands. Breaking ball, put in play this time. Ground ball to the first baseman, takes it to the bag, unassisted. Third out, and no harm done here for the first time by the Parma offense. Jillian Burnett gets his first scoreless inning, and we'll head into the top half of the 4th inning.
Martin Chavika makes a play on first base to end the inning. After 3 innings, Parma Nummer 21, number 21, the catcher, Pavel Manzanero.
Yeah, we're back here on the top of the 4th inning. Parma's leading 4-1. And Pavel Manzanero comes to plate. There's a foul ball. Strike 1. Here comes the pitch. Swinging strike, big swing, strike 2. Strike 3, swinging. That's the first out of the inning.
And a very good start here from Antilla. Going into his 4th inning of work. Gets the quick strikeout. Retires Manzanero. And that brings up the 5th hitter for Brno, the DH, Martin Schneider. Coming up for the 2nd time here. Very slow windup now by Mantilla. Trying to mess with the hitter's timing. But misses down low with the pitch. Second ball up high, and Mantilla really seems to be working with his timing a lot, taking times in between pitches, varying the length of his delivery, his windup, and really just doing everything he possibly can to mess with the hitter's timing. And so far, to pretty good success. Just 1 run allowed here. But behind 3-0 here to Martin Schneider. Has not found the strike zone, and he's going to take his time again. Look out to the scoreboard, to the flags that are hanging up there. And now, here comes the 3-0. Fastball right down the middle, as you often see in this count. Martin Schneider not swinging. Did not get the green light by his coach. Check swing, but fouled off to the right side. Well, on what would have probably been a strike anyway. That pitch looked really good from up here. And just like that, the count is full again. 3-2. Payoff pitch coming. And it's in there on the low and inside corner. Martin Schneider not happy with that call by the home plate umpire. So another strikeout, looking this time. And quickly there's 2 down here in the top of the 4th. And Milan Prokop, the third baseman for Brno, comes up to bat.
Yeah, seems to be the pitcher has really found his groove.
Yeah, his fastball also really getting up there in speed at this point of the game. Another good fastball there. Gets the swing and the foul ball back to the screen. One pitch coming. Just outside. Catcher held it there for a bit longer, trying to get a strike call, but to no avail. And another foul ball. Onto the second field again. They're really getting a lot of new practice balls, it seems, over there, where they're taking batting practice at the moment before their game. Count is 2-2 now to Milan Prokop. Very inside on that fastball. Just managed to get out of the way of that one. And the base is empty. Payoff pitch coming. Misses up and away. Ball 4. And this time the pitcher is not happy with it. Looking in to the umpire, probably asking where that missed. 2 out base on balls. Free base here from Milan Prokop. So again, some traffic on the bases for Brno. This top of the 4th inning. Brings up Jakub Heitma, the second baseman. Got hit by that pitch in the 2nd inning. Maybe wants to get a bit of revenge here. Swinging aggressively on that first pitch fastball. Fouls it back. Swing and a miss. Back pick attempt by the catcher to first base. Called safe at first. First baseman sure he got him there. Arguing with the first base umpire. It looks like Milan Prokop just got his hand back in there. Strong throw by the catcher of Parma there. Really caught him by surprise. Didn't get him though. But still the count is 0-2. And he fouls another one back. Stays alive.
Please return foul balls to our concession stand.
And again, the umpire out of balls. I've really seen a lot of foul balls here this game. And with it being just the first game, first of 20 total in this tournament, you really have to hope they're stocked up on balls. Runner in motion, going to second. Throw is there in time. And they get him to end the inning. Caught stealing. Milan Prokop out at second base. And that ends the top of the 4th inning.
No runs for Brno. It's still 4-1 Parma. will feature German champions Heidenheim, Heideköpfe, taking on the Dutch champions LNV Amsterdam Pirates.
Starting, and he's gonna face 8, 9, and 1 of the Parma batting order, starting with the third baseman Tommaso Battioni, flied out to right in his first at bat in the second inning.
1/2 of the fourth inning. Defending champions lead it to 4-1.
There's now all the very inside fastball. Battioni managed to just turn away from that one. Does not get hit by it. Therefore has a 1-0 count here. And there's that good breaking ball again that Burnett really likes to use early in the counts to surprise the Parma hitters, to catch them off guard, catch them out of their timing. Timing way off. It's behind now in the count 1 and 2. Fastball just misses low. And Burnett really not happy with that one. Both sides have shown some despair here with the umpiring crew for this game. 2-2 coming. Outside. The count is full now. Burnett really has had to work in his first 3 innings. A lot of pitches thrown already. And as that one, nice stop, cannot be caught by the first baseman. Therefore, the runner reaches first, is safe. That was again a really tough play, but the throw was just offline, would have been in time, so probably gonna be scored an error. Either way, via the arrow or the hit, Battioni reaches as the leadoff hitter on first now, and the 9-hole hitter, left fielder Ricardo Fleesy, is now up to bat. Shows bunt, pitch misses outside, and Battioni really took huge lead there at first, huge secondary lead. Was way off the bag, but no throw over. He, of course, was expecting the bunt to be laid down and for him to advance. According to that, the Brno defense expecting the bunt play, the sacrifice. So Burnett throws over to first, keeping him a bit closer this time. Now delivers the 1-0 pitch. Runner on the move, ball put in play, but rolled foul down the left side. Count goes to 1, and Battioni, who had already passed second base, will have to retreat. So, unsuccessful hit and run play there by Parma. And now the bunt again, but it's popped up. Caught by the pitcher, who throws to first but overthrows it. And it will allow the runner Battioni to reach second base easily. So they get the first out on that popped up bunt attempt. But then the throw, a bit too quick, a bit on the jump, was not accurate when
close. The runner on first really waited to get back.
And that's why Burnett attempted the throw. But even though the bunt attempt was popped up and they still got the same result. Got one out, but the runner advanced into scoring position. Curveball that Burnett likes to throw. And falls behind here. Pick off 2 second. That one bounces in. Burnett really starting to get a bit wild on his throws around the infield. And that was way offline as well. It bounced towards the second baseman. Now pitch. This is low. Count goes to 1-1. Battioni has taken advantage of 2 errors so far in this inning. Reached on the error by the shortstop. And advanced to second base by the second error from the pitcher on that bunt play. Inside fastball once again almost hits the Parma hitter, who's now ahead in the count. 2-1. Line drive off the glove of the pitcher, picked up by the second baseman, makes the play to first, and because that one was deflected off the pitcher's glove and went back up into the air, the runner on second, Battioni, couldn't advance because he wasn't sure if that was going to be caught on the ricochet there by the second baseman, or if it was going to be a one hop like it turned out to be. So he stays on second base with 2 outs now.
Yeah, lucky for the pitcher to get the glove to the ball.
Definitely.
That would have been a line drive into center field.
Yeah, and turned out to be the classic 1-4-3 put out for the second out. And once again, that first pitch curveball has been the most, by far the most effective weapon for Vanette here. Another swing and a miss, gets ahead a lot of these hitters with that breaking ball. And it's really giving him a good position to work out of, starting almost every at bat in a 0-1 count. Up to bat is the second baseman, Ezekiel.
Totally talking about the signs, because there's the one on second.
Exactly, and talking about the approach, how they want to face Talevi here. He's hit a single in the first and come around to score, grounded out to the third baseman in the second inning. Now his third chance here. Looking to capitalize with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. One pitch coming. Fastball slowly and high chopper to third base. Third baseman picks it up, makes the play, guns it over. Just get him on the bang bang play. Very, very close play there at first base, but Talevi is retired to end the inning and to retire the side. We head into the top of the 5th inning.
2 now batting for Brno.
Back in the ballpark right now. Game. Still the 3-run deficit. Jakob Heidmann, the second baseman, leading off this 5th inning, showing bunt, but misses the bunt attempt. Can't get it down. Can't make contact. They're swing and a miss on a good pitch. Well located there. Couldn't come up with it. In a quick 0-2 hole. Heidmar, of course, as the leadoff guy in this inning, trying to get on base by any means, as he fouls that one off.
Heads up, foul ball.
Off-speed pitch, misses in the dirt, can't get him to chase that one. Far. Only allowed 3 hits in total for the Brno offense. So there's another foul ball. Held them to those 3 hits and just 1 run. Really working well here so far. 2-2 pitch. And yet another foul ball. Great battle here. Put up by Jakob Heidmar. As here comes the next 2-2 offer. Into play, down the third baseline. Third baseman makes the scoop, fires over to first. Got him by a run. 2 steps. Pretty routine play there for the Parma infield. Retire Heidmar for the first out. And that brings up the number 8 hitter for Brno. Left fielder Martin Pernitzka. Just a second at bat here in the 5th inning. Struck out. Montia has really managed to get ahead of a lot of these hitters, especially over the last 1.5 to 2 innings. There's strike 2. And after that first inning, where Brno got ahead 1-0, just allowed 1 more hit. Not a lot of base runners, not a lot of traffic. Swing and a miss. Chased that one way out of the zone. Martin Pernitzka retired on 3 pitches. Another strikeout swinging for him. 0 for 2 so far. So another quick 2 outs for Montia in this top of the 5th inning. And the number 9 hitter, Martin Kalabek, the right fielder, is the next batter for Brno. Struck out looking in the 3rd inning. Hard task for him, of course, to hit against the lefty here. And again, Montia gets at. One delivery coming. Shows bunt, gets good bunt down the third baseline, but great play there made by the third baseman of the Parma defense, Tommaso Battioni. Came charging in, picked it up, fired a quick throw on the run. 1-2-3 inning here for Montia, and we head into the bottom of the 5th inning.
Schöner Spielzug da von der italienischen Defense, die sich von diesem Bandversuch nicht hat überraschen lassen. Weiterhin 4-1 die Führung für Parma. Viereinhalb Innings gespielt. Gute halbe Stunde haben wir noch bis zum Beginn des 2. Spiels des heutigen Tages auf dem Nachbarfeld L&D Amsterdam. Die Pirates, der aktuelle holländische Meister gegen den aktuellen deutschen Meister Heidenheim Heideköpfe. 0:30 auf Feld Nummer 2. Timo and Cesare Astori. The next three batters for Parma. Right fielder Noel Gonzalez.
Official right fielder, number 3 hitter Noel Gonzalez, looking at strike one. He's had a real successful day. Covering, safe pitcher off the bag, called by the first base umpire. Noel Gonzalez reaches on the infield single. That was a really tough play. That was a very high chopper, very slow play. He missed the base in the process. Therefore, the runner is safe. And there's, again, this offense brewing here for Parma, with their leadoff guy on base. And that brings up the cleanup hitter, the Parma order. It's the shortstop, Manuel Josef Timo. Sees ball one, fastball in the dirt, that misses in the dirt. Has not had the same amount of success that many of his teammates had so far offensively this game. RBI ground out in the first, struck out looking in his second at bat in the third. Now up here for the third time in the 5th inning. Pickoff attempt. And we'll have to see how much longer Julian Burnett is going to go on the mound for Brno. Had to throw a lot of pitches through Muth. Now back here for the 5th. Delivers a strike. 1-1. Batter not happy with that one. Clearly signaling to the home plate umpire that he thought that was outside baseball. You can't argue balls and strikes. So a 1-1 count here. Another pickoff attempt. Gonzalez not going. And in without a slide. It's really not taking that big of a lead. So he has no problem getting back. One pitch. Off speeds. That very good curveball by Burnett. Misses here. Happens rather rarely. We did not get Josef Timo to bite on that one. Didn't chase. And it missed the strike zone down low. Moves the count up to 2-1. Another breaking ball, and this time he makes solid contact. Drives it a shot into left field. Hard hit line drive, base hit. And just like that, their Parma offense is alive again after not scoring past 2 innings, and now got runners on first and second with still nobody out. 3 and 4 hitters in their lineup, showing where they're there. Both getting on base here to start the bottom half of the 5th inning. That brings up the DH in this game, which is Cesare Astori. Flown out twice so far in this game. Pitcher steps off, takes a bit of time. Maybe not happy with the pitch the catcher selected for him. Maybe just trying to find his rhythm. High pressure situation here for him on the mound with 2 runners on and nobody out. And he misses on that first pitch. Astori not chasing. That Parma offense looking really solid all around the lineup. Got production out of almost every spot except the 9 holes so far. Everyone on base at least once or brought in a run, as Astoria has in the first inning with his sacrifice fly. as he chased that off-speed pitch. Count is 1-1. Misses in the dirt again, Burnett. Also slowing down a lot in his rhythm on the mound. Maybe some first signs that high pop up into the sky. That's gonna stay up there for a good while. Who's gonna get it? Third baseman back paneling. Calls off the short, matter if the third baseman would have caught that one or not. So a huge out here for the Alex Sambuchi coming up to bat. Fastball misses just outside. No defense, not really happy with that one. Really investing a lot in a bit of a conflict with the umpiring crew here, as there's a chopper to third base. Third baseman fielded, steps up, double play, and again no runs for Parma. Burnett escapes a bit of a jam here without.
Parma leave 2 runners on, but they still lead. As you can see, we have a pitching change with Team Parma. Imagine Montoya leaves the game after 5 innings. The new pitcher, neuer Werfer für Parma auf dem Hochflügel, number 37, Marc-André Halleck. Waschen können legen, alles inklusiv hier bei den Bonn Capitals. Und den kleinen Trecker bitte mitnehmen nach draußen.
As the grounds crew gets off the field, we've got our first pitching change here, moving into the top of the 6th inning. Imain Montilla, the starting pitcher for Parma, no longer on the mound, allowed only 1 run on 3 hits in his 5 innings of work. And now on the mound is number 37, Marc-Andre Habeck. He's gonna face the top of the Brno lineup, starting with the center fielder Arno Stubovi. Grounds crew currently still leaving the field out in right field. The fence. And once they're off the field, we can resume play here. And it looks like we're good to go. The center fielder and leadoff for Brno, Arno Stubovi, sees the first strike. Of course, a change in approach now necessary for Brno. Having faced the lefty starting pitcher, now the righty. If I've seen that correctly, that was a check swing foul ball that got the home plate umpire, as he indicated time right away. But we'll have to wait and see. No further indication yet. 0-2 is the count. Now confirmed by the home plate umpire. So 0-2. Count now moves to 1-2. Fastball catches the low outside corner. Strike 3 called. And just like that, it's a quick first down here for Marc-Andre Habeck, the new pitcher for Parma. Retires Arno Stubovi on for K. See strike 1. Another well-located fastball. Chervinka had that sacrifice bunt back in the first inning. Struck out swinging in the 3rd. Now looking for a change here in his 3rd at bat of the game. Just to get a piece of that one. Fouls it back. Now behind the count 1-2. And strike 3 call again. Fastball got the middle of the zone. Good pitch by Marc-Andre Habeck. Another strikeout. 2 batters faced. 2 Ks. And that against the top of the Brno lineup, some of their best hitters. Which now brings up, I think the first flew out to center field back in the 3rd. You see strike 1 here. As mentioned before, just 3 hits in total for Brno in this game. And their 1 run in the first inning. Reliever Marc-Andre Habeck. And that ends the top of the 6th.
Gonzalez makes the play for the 3rd out. Von der Kollegin Jessica 2 beendet ist. Alberto Minero batting for Parma.
Bottom of the 6th inning. And we also see a pitching change on the side of Brno. Dylan Burnett has left the game after 5 innings of work, allowing 4 runs on 8 hits in total. New man on the mound is number 60, Michael Agua Diaz. And he faces the bottom of the Parma lineup. Quickly ahead 0-2 here of catcher Alberto Mineo. Broken bat. That bloops into short left field. So, leadoff base hit here for Alberto Mineo, even though he wasn't behind that 0-2 count. Bit of luck involved in that for sure. The bat went flying almost out of the infield, and the ball just fell perfectly behind the shortstop and in front of the left fielder, allowing him to reach base here to lead off the 6th inning. Flew out in the 2nd, reached on an error back in the 4th inning. Now has the chance here with nobody down and the runner on first. Showing bunt. That pitch misses. Pulls it back again, and that pitch missed outside as well. So now in a very good hitter's count, even though he was trying an inning. 3 innings without a run. So in the 6th inning, so definitely still within reach. As that pitch was called. Pitcher fell off the mound. That's a balk. And the runner advances anyway. The runner, the batter that was hit by the pitch, to go to first, but just to advance the runner that already was on base. But as it was awarded it by pitch to Tommaso Aguiar Diaz, was freshly on the mound, struggling to get outs here, which brought him in a visit from his pitching coach, which is now concluded. Meaning Ricardo Fleesy is going to get his 3rd chance at the plate today. Popped out twice. Only now gets the sacrifice bunt down. Does his job to perfection. Advances both runners. So now Parma has 2 runners in scoring position with just 1 out. And also the top of the lineup now up to bat, which is the center fielder Aldo Koutsianopoulos, on base twice already this game due to a walk and a single in the 2nd. Also scored a run already. First pitch fastball misses low. Of course, there might be a chance that Aguiar Diaz, with the base open at first and 1 down, is going to try working around him a bit. Ground ball to the shortstop, picks it up, fires over to first, gets the out there, but Alberto Mineo scores as Koutsianopoulos is out at first base. The lead is now extended for Parma. It's 5-1. With the 2nd baseman Ezekiel Televi up to bat, out in front of it. Really tried to do a lot there to get that run in. Now behind 0-1, here comes the pitch. Way outside, wild pitch, it gets to the backstop. And that's good. Just, as I mentioned in the beginning of the inning, this lead, a 5-run lead now. Of course, it's just what Parma wanted, to extend that lead, make it a bit safer. Heading into the last 3 innings, where they have to get 9 more outs. But here's a ground ball, just foul, down the first baseline. Base is empty again with 2 down. Comes the pitch, swung on and missed. Good breaking ball there
Swinging.
with 2 strikes by Aguilar Diaz. Limits the damage to only 2 runs, gets the third out, and will head.
1 run. Marc-André Habeck on the mount for Parma. Top half of the 7th inning.
Back here in the top of the 7th
Manzanero will catch
in the
it
Bonn Rheinaue.
for Draci.
3 more chances, 9 more outs available for the Brno offense. Now 5 runs back after that last half inning, and they will have to find a way to bounce back, as there is a high chopper to third baseman, routine play. 1 pitch, 1 quick out
Tommaso Battioni
for Marc-André Habeck, who is still on the mound, now in his 2nd inning of relief.
ground out. Another one. Number 13.
Brings up the DH for Brno, Martin Schneider.
Martin Schneider.
0 for 2 so far, fly out, and a strikeout looking. As he sees the first strike. Brno really have to find a way to get more offense going here. Just 3 hits in total so far, resulting in that 1 run they scored in the first. They will have to find a way against the really strong Parma pitching. They have really pitched well, both the starter as well as Marc-André Habeck. In his 1 inning he pitched so far. Foul down the left side. Hit it around the dugout area of Parma. Turns the count over to 2-2. 2-2 pitch coming, and it's in there. Called strike 3, fastball, outside corner. And 2nd strikeout looking for Martin Schneider this game. And the 3rd strikeout overall for Habeck in his second inning of work, and he will face the 3rd baseman of Brno, Milan Prokop. Reached base via the walk in the 4th inning, but got caught stealing to end that inning. Sees an outside fastball for ball 1. As in these minutes, the game on the 2nd field here, to our right, Amsterdam versus Heidenheim, is also about to start, which will also be streamed. So if you're interested in watching that, you can also do so. As there's a deep fly ball down the right field line, but right fielder makes a nice running catch going into foul territory out there. Just about 10 meters in front of the fence. That was really some solid contact, but no success here for Milan Prokop. Quick 1-2-3 inning once again for Marc-André Habeck. We're heading into the bottom of the 7th.
No runs for Brno. It's still 6-1 in favor of the defending European champions from Parma.
2022. Live bei Magenta TV und Magenta Sport.
We have a defensive change on Draci Brno's lineup. Now playing first base, number 24, Pernitzka. Story, the next three Parma batters.
Back for the bottom of the 7th. We've got defensive change for Brno. First baseman Martin Chervinka no longer in the game. He's been replaced by number 24, Pavel Butsky. Michael Diaz still on the mound for his second inning of work, facing the third batter of the Parma lineup, Noel. And we apologize if there might be a bit of sound coming in from the second field now. Heidenheim has brought a lot of fans with them to support them here. They're making a lot of noise out there. As Aguirre Diaz misses the strike zone again. 3-0 delivery coming. That's in there, 3-1. Still pitching around Noel Gonzalez a bit, who has hit a single, a double, and a walk. And that's in the 4th time he reaches base. So once again, Parma has their leadoff batter of the inning on base, reached via the walk, bringing Manuel Joseph Timo, and takes ball 1 here in this at bat. Pitch misses in the dirt. Aguirre Diaz falls behind once again to 2-1. Two-and-one pitch. Another foul ball to the left side. 2-2. Once again, we'd like to apologize for the technical difficulties. We're having some unexpected internet problems, causing the stream to lag at times. We of course hope it's going to be better over the course of the next few days, and we expect it to be. A story here in a 2-2 count. Curveball, big curveball, a lot of break on that, but broke just a little too low. Missed the strike zone. The count turns full. Here comes the pitch. Line drive, base hit into left field. They're gonna wave the runner home, and he's gonna score with ease. Another run scores, comes home for Parma. RBI single for Cesare Astori, his first hit of this game. Also advances the runner from first to second. Extends the Parma lead to now 7-1 here in the bottom of the 7th inning, with still runners at first and second. Nobody out.
Runners on first and second, nobody out. And first baseman Alex Sambuchi.
And you have to think, with Brno not changing the pitcher, even though he has been getting hit quite well so far, that they might put their focus more on the upcoming games and not want to use too many pitchers here in the remainder of this game. So that pitch misses for ball 1. Now up to the plate is the Parma first baseman Alex Sambuchi. Grounded into a double play in his last at bat. Hits another hard ground ball, stopped by a third baseman. on a sliding stop, steps on first, steps on third, throws to first, but the throw goes wild. So the runner at third is out, but the batter, Alex Sambuchi, is safe at first on the error on the throw. Cesare Estori can advance all the way from first to third.
Alex Sambuchi reaches first base.
So it's the first out of the inning
Being forced out at third. So with one
for the Brno defense,
runners in the corners for Parma.
but the runners have changed a bit, but are still on the corners here with just one out. So still a great scoring opportunity. Now up to bat the catcher Alberto Mineo. Scored 2 times already after this game after singling. Sees the first pitch strike here. Mineo awaits the 0-1 pitch. Misses low. Brno, of course, looking for a double play ball here. Hence the low pitches, trying to get Mineo to get the ball on the ground. Maybe turn the double play and get out of this inning without allowing any more runs. And keep the game somewhat in reach. Swing and a miss, nasty change up there for Aguirre Diaz. Very good pitch. Dips below the strike zone. Got Mineo to chase. Ahead now in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. Way inside. Did that hit him or didn't it? Doesn't look like it. Well pitched. The ball goes to the backstop. Both runners advance. Another run scores. Parma extends the lead to 8-1. Still only 1 out. Sambuchi moves up into scoring position on second base. And the count is full to Alberto Mineo. Aguirre Diaz now with his next offering. Foul ball to the right side. Solid contact, but grounded foul. Here's the next pitch. Misses inside. Count is full now. It was 2-2 earlier. Now the full count. The runner on second and 1 down. Foul tip. Caught by the catcher. Swing and a miss. Strikeout for the second out. Alberto Mineo down on strikes. Aguirre Diaz gets his second strikeout in total. Second out here in the inning. And now has to face the third baseman, Tommaso Battioni. Came around to score after getting hit by a pitch in the last inning. And is now looking to get in that runner from second with 2 down. First pitch fastball missed outside. Aguirre Diaz started off on a very quick rhythm. As there's another line drive base hit into left field. They're going to wave the runner home. Sambuchi coming home. The throw goes to third base. The runner tries to advance to second and is gunned down at second base. Third out is made on the outfield assist, but the run does come home to score. Scores in time. The lead extends to 9-1, but the inning is over and we head into the top of the 8th.
Scores the 9th run for Parma. Third out in inning. So after 7 innings, it's Parma 9, Brno 1. Wir haben es gemerkt, liebe Baseballfreunde, auf Platz 2 ist die Partie zwischen Amsterdam und Heidenheim auch gestartet. Und solange verzichten wir natürlich hier auf dem großen Feld auf Musikeinspielungen. Mit DJ und allem geht es hier erst weiter, wenn das Spiel auf Feld 2 beendet ist. Marc-André Habeck on the mound for Parma. Jakob Heitmar, first batter for Brno in the inning, followed by Martin Pernitzka and
Top of the 8th inning.
Carl.
Brno up to bat with second baseman Jakob Heitmar. Just 2 more chances for them to come back from this now 8-run deficit. Gonna be a really tough challenge. Marc-André Habeck still out, the Parma reliever for his 3rd inning of work. And Brno has not managed to get a hit since the 3rd inning, so 4 straight innings without a hit. They'll definitely have to try and get some of those again. Otherwise, there won't be any offense and there won't be any comeback. Heitmar ahead now, 2-1 in the count. Just his 3rd at bat here, even though we're already in the 8th inning. 2nd strike here. Moves the count to 2-2. 2-2 coming. Check swing, foul back. Heitmar stays alive here. Trying to start a rally of sorts. Just get any offense going for Brno. Pitch in the dirt, off-speed pitch. Moves it to a full count. Another foul ball. And a nice play there by the Brno 3rd base coach. Caught that one barehanded. Even though that was rather hard hit. And yet another foul ball down the left side. Count remains full.
Number 26, Sebastiano Parma.
Time called now by the home plate umpire because that ball was still lying around somewhere in foul territory.
Fisi has left the game.
Full count offering. That's down the 3rd baseline, goes over the bag. 3rd baseman guns him out at first. Strong throw on that slow roller. Very nice play there. Close play, but a really strong throw. And it gets the Parma defense. Number 31. Looks to be Philip, misses it. Count goes to 1-1. That's in there. Very nice fastball on the low and inside corner.
Heading for Draci, Brno, number 31.
No stack behind the count. That one also misses, so the count goes full once again. At least Brno can make Marc-Andre Habeck work a little bit here in this inning. Still have nothing to show for it yet. And he's going to try to turn that into a double. Throw comes into second. He slides in too hard, but into the perfect spot in the left center field gap. Manages to hustle out a double on that one. And for the first time since it was the third inning that they last had a runner in scoring position. Which brings up to the plate the 9-hole hitter Marcin Kalabek. Fouls the first pitch back. Hasn't had any next fastball misses outside. Another good fastball, just misses inside. Kalabek manages to lay off of that one. Now pitch also inside. So good hitters counted now. High pop up into short left field. Who's gonna get it? It's the left fielder who calls for the Parma defense here in the 8th inning. And it flips around the lineup card. We're back to the center fielder and leadoff hitter. 2 outs now. But Dubovi has 2 hits already in this game. And there's a ground ball into the hole. Shortstop makes the strong throw. Another very good defensive play and just gets the out at first to get him out of the inning. That ground ball ends the top of the 8th and will go to the bottom part of the inning.
No runs for Brno. It's still 9-1.
Little by little by little by more, the clicks added up to be more than the stores, and e-tailers worked harder than ever before, because they had to keep up with the clicks. All of a sudden, there are so many must-dos if you want to keep selling, like delivery there, no there, or there.
And make it tomorrow, first thing.
No time for borders. Gotta stay in control, to stay in the flow and continue to grow. But we'll help you. Keep up with the clicks.
Deine Hut. Kein Vielleicht, kein Morgen, kein Gestern.
Niederlage gegen die Dominikanische Republik.
Das Talent und das Potenzial ist da.
Versuch es, wie du es noch nie versucht hast.
Hoffe ich doch, dass wir am Schluss dann in Berlin dabei sind.
Spiel für deine Geschichte und die Hut.
Die FIBA Eurobasket 2022. Live bei Magenta TV und Magenta Sport.
Number 3, Václav Taus.
Bottom of the 8th, and we've got another pitching change on the side of Brno. Michael Diaz no longer on the mound after his 2 innings of work. He allowed 5 runs in total. And now on the mound is number 3, Václav Taus. There's also been a change on the Parma side. Pinch hitter, we're currently still trying to figure out his name. Number 26. That's Sebastiano Poma, who's pinch hitting and playing in left field for Ricardo Fleesy. And he's ahead in the count 2-1 here. Ground ball, slow roller to the second baseman, routine play. gets the out at first. Sebastian Pan is retired for a quick first down here. Quick first down here for the new pitcher, Taos. And the top of the lineup is up again for Parma. Aldo Kutsianopoulos, the center fielder, coming to the plate for his 5th at-bat. First pitch swinging into center field. The center fielder comes in, makes the running grab in medium deep left center field. Another quick out for Václav Taos. Second baseman Ezekiel Talevi comes to the plate with 2 men down and no one on base. Chance here for the Brno pitching to get their first 1-2-3 inning of the game, as Parma has always managed a base runner in the first 7 innings, at least one. And as I say, there's a line drive, base hit into right field. Second base hit of the day for Talevi. First one came in the first. We also scored a run. He's now on base here for some 2-out lightning maybe for the Parma offense, and what's most likely to be their final inning at the plate. Noel Gonzalez, the right fielder, now in his 5th plate appearance, and he has not, Brno has not gotten him out yet. Reached base all 4 times, twice via the walk, got a base hit and a double. So he's been really in a very overall solid and balanced Parma offensive lineup. He has been the one that stood out the most. 2-1-1. 1-1 coming. Hard grounder. Just pulled it a little too much. That ball goes foul. And he's now behind in the count, 1-2. Chance here to get him out with 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pitch coming from Taos. Fastball low and just a tad outside. Evens out the count. Pitch coming, and that's low. So the count is full once again. Runner's gonna be on the move here on 3-2 and 2 outs. As the sky darkens here in the Rheinaue, we might have some more rain as we had in the beginning of the game. 3-2 pitch, poked into left field. That's gonna get down in front of the left fielder and past him. He can't pick it up. The runner comes around to score. The throw, no throw to home plate. Talevi scores all the way from first base on the 5th time that Noel Gonzalez has reached base today. Single plus error allows him to get to second, and the run comes in to score. Tenth run here for the Parma offense scored in the 8th inning. It's 10-1, and it's really mostly out of reach now for Brno. Highly unlikely that they're gonna make a comeback in the 9th inning. Down 10-1. That brings up shortstop Manuel Josef Timo. Watches the ball. He's walked and had a single in the 5th. That fastball misses inside. 2-0, very good hitters count here. 2-0 coming from Taos. That's in there on the outside corner. Called a strike.
2 balls and 1 strike. 2 outs.
Two one pitch now. Coming in, ground ball to the shortstop, picks it up. The throw is low and gets away. The run comes home to score. That's the 11th run for Parma. And via the 10-run rule, that's the game. Parma wins 11-1 in 8 innings. Takes the first win of this year's Champions Cup. And is now leading the group after one game, of course, because it's the only one that has been finished yet. If you want to keep on watching baseball, currently on the second field there is a game going between Amsterdam and Heidenheim. We will be back on field 1 at around 3 p.m. today with the next game. And until then, I'm Tom Paulos, Max Paulos in the direction, Fabian Thiesing up with me in the commentary booth. Goodbye.